Hey guys, we're back. This is Jack. We're back with more Starfield. We're gonna do some more side quests. Let's see what mission we're on. Okay. We're still on Ryujin, whatever. Industries.
In one instant, the stars are rearranged. Landing gear's ready.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
All right. Where's Lover Boy? Okay, well, I'm gonna equip my spacesuit and a good weapon.
Worst thing about wearing these suits is that the more you wear them, the more comfortable they are.
Opening fire.
Yes, of course. We can't just talk forever. As exciting as it may be. Special delivery! Fine, let's go! Ah, this never gets old!
Guess we're going into combat. Forget about trading gear.
Incoming!
We have eradicated all nearby enemies.
All right. Okay, now let's get you out of that silly looking spacesuit.
I can't stop smiling, looking for something.
Wait.
You know, every conversation with you is precious to me.
Oh, that's sweet.
What's that? All clear. What the?
So cold. Okay, think about campfires, warm blueberry muffins, and jacuzzis. Yeah.
Okay.
Do this all day long.
Like for real.
Credits.
Searching. No sign of hostiles. Standing down.
I hope this isn't bringing back hard memories. I know mining is a dangerous life.
Yep. Okay, down we go. Oh, it's contraband. Okay.
No problem.
What is that?
Sure. I've got some time to kill. Well, they don't need it now. Quit it. Please. I've done this 1,000 times.
Let's loot.
an encore presentation? Of me.
Come on, Barrett. We don't need two of you right now.
Your dreams have just come true. Again. Know how this ends. Catch! Peace!
Damn.
Huh?
Excuse me. Let's see. What else can we do? Shit. Where are they?
All yours.
Neutralize the target.
Adorable. Bring it.
Where the fuck? Oh, there he is. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I'm encumbered. Dang it.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
How about I give some stuff to you?
Let's see if I have space.
Holy crap, I got a lot of iron on me.
I love our conversations, no matter what is said.
That's sweet. Where the f you guys come from?
Did someone order extra Barrett?
No.
This boring machine is absolutely massive. I wonder if they had to assemble it on site. Yes,
Barrett, you need to carry some stuff for me.
The sweetest sorrow indeed. Until next time.
All right, down we go. Don't get stuck, Barrett.
May as well, right?
equivalent to what I got, but better, maybe better. Let's see. Okay. Give it to Barrett. Hey, Barrett.
Let's make it a... I might have some room in here. Happy to help. Go make history, Dusty.
Client Infinity Ltd. Okay. Infinity did this. Oh yeah.
You're carrying a lot. You want to take a moment to shuffle things around?
No, we're about to leave. I can put some stuff into the ship.
They were doing their jobs.
Your face indicates a question is pending.
Negative.
Hey, you might want this.
No, not right now. I'm full up. Oops. Okay, Barrett, you can give me my prize now. Barrett? There you are, lover boy.
Yes, my love. Oh yeah, I do. You may as well have it now.
Thank you, Barrett. Whatever you gave me, I didn't notice. Probably more food. Get off this rock.
Time to Join the stars.
Everything looks so pretty up here. We're in orbit.
Ha! Ooh, we're here. I don't.
What's our current mission? Dock at the clinic. I've arrived at the clinic. I should dock. Okay.
Off the stellar slide.
You are cleared to dock at the clinic, the best medical facility in the settled systems.
Is that so?
Seals are tight. We're docked. You need something?
Nope. Sam, I don't.
They used to be more of a trauma center, but now the clinic focuses on xenoviruses and such.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here? And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
This is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake. And the clinic requires
You should
reliable
inspect your
transport.
ship for heat leeches.
If
every
your
couple
company
landings.
cannot meet our
They'll
needs,
cause
someone
plenty of
else
havoc
will.
if left unchecked.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only. An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this. Understood. Here's an access card.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay, we're green, so we're not
I
true.
don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
Go for a walk, dude. What's the mission? Discover.
We better get that approval soon.
Quick save, just in case. Heal.
Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You need to leave. Your timing could be better. A little warning next time. I'll just take a moment to check up on my patient.
You do that.
Seems unnecessary, but hey, you do you.
Yep. I will do me.
I just want to make it home tonight.
Lots of guns in a clinic. That's like messed up.
You have a nice
Medical
day
clinic.
now.
Yes, can I assist in some way? It appears that you have finished conversing. If you still wish to proceed to the ceremony, then I will need a venue location next.
All right. At the
Makes
lodge.
sense to me. We don't have to include anybody else, but just being there means a lot.
This is agreeable. I will get into an appropriate location for potential photography. Ensure that you are satisfied with your appearances.
Oh, is there something wrong with my appearance?
No, Barrett. I have noticed that some humans prefer to groom themselves prior to important moments.
Oh, that's kind, my friend. We'll talk to you when we're ready.
All right. Attend your own wedding is a mission parameter. That's funny.
We're unlatched. Free and clear.
Yes.
Approaching
You're
ship,
here.
entered Freestar Collective
Look,
space.
those
Maintain your current
buildings.
course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete.
Aquila City's hostile wildlife is outside the walls. But Neon's hostile wildlife is certainly within them.
Yep. How are we doing? Oh, no skill points. Okay.
Don't cause any trouble. Hey there. Good to see you.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. Looks like it. This should be more than enough.
Good.
Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? The mercenary group? Only that you mean business if you hire them. They're not known for subtlety, and don't care if they leave a trail of bodies in their wake.
Right.
I take it they were at the station? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors? Our Our station on Carinae 3A and Consolidated Mining's contract were both confidential. We had no reason to believe they'd be under any threat. Of course, we had no reason to believe we had a mole either.
Right.
Sicking ecliptic on a station with nothing but miners and scientists? Corporations can sink low, but this is a new level. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? Dr. Lane? I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery.
Neurosurgery.
Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic? The clinic serves all, but it can't be denied that they require credits to run. In most cases, the clinic is also the best choice for research. Not everyone has the resources to have decent medical facilities like us on site. Human trials? Without even completing his product? Ugh, Lucas must be insane.
This goes beyond normal corporate scheming. This is... Let me check my notes. Oh, yes. Evil!
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rotha site secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design. It certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board on the current situation. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity.
Okay.
I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Hey there.
This deal could be huge, Veronica.
Good. You're right on time. I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
The truth is worth the work.
In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding.
Yeah.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
So we're okay with wrecking Imogene's life, self-esteem, and career if it's just for a short time. That's what you're saying our plan is, right?
Imogene is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own design. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacation. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those movies she hasn't had time to watch. Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for.
Right.
You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me. If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, I certainly deserve to be fired. Ularu is limited in what she can hide here. Plus, she'll have no reason to believe anyone will be looking in the first place. Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. And it won't be easy.
All right.
I can't imagine a more satisfying ending. Now, let's attend a meeting. We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that.
Yep.
We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless.
Right.
All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Right.
The internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
No.
You always have a choice. You just have to decide which set of consequences you prefer to live with. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Alright, well, we're gonna go down there and we're gonna quick save. And if I don't like the consequences, we're gonna load because, yeah, I don't want to be a drone.
Are you sure you're okay? The new
Ryujin's brand goes into everything they do. Even the plants in their corporate atrium. That thing takes away autonomy by design. The science is intriguing, but the risks are terrifying.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey. The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions.
Ooh.
Technically, that remains to be seen. It's not legal, but those decisions will be left up to a higher power who is neither you nor me. Oh yeah. It gives Ryujin Industries a huge advantage over the competition. So, are you ready to get started? Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Oh,
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Yeah.
There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reaction to the anesthesia. First sign of trouble, we back out and start evaluating other candidates. You're gonna be fine. All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
It's your brain. Do what you want with it. But if you wake up and suddenly have the urge to annihilate all humans, I might have to reset.
Okay, Barrett.
All right, let's get this party started.
Oh boy.
Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you feeling? You look good? Huge success. No surprises, no signs of rejection. You were the ideal subject.
Okay.
Now, we just keep our fingers crossed and hope no unknown side effects come creeping in later.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Right, okay.
Let's just say it varies based on the user. Some people have greater mental capabilities than others, which would increase the duration. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. Our preliminary testing was rigorous enough that there's little to no risk involved here. The biggest unknown was finding the perfect compatible alloy for the implant. We've had the tech itself working externally for quite some time. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Okay, here we go. Press F to open the scanner. Target person to manipulate. E brings up social skills. Select manipulate. Use my puppet. That's cool. Now what? How do I? He's got the key. I see that. All right.
That was awesome. I just wish only awesome people wanted to use this technology.
Gotta wait for it to wear off.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. Curious if any other side effects may manifest.
Name a Ryujin product and someone up here's probably working on it. The crown jewels that...
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
So that's why there are so many other guards on this floor.
Yeah.
Well, I'd leave that up for Alexis and Lyndon to decide. Compensation's not really my thing.
I'm sure the execs would lose it.
Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation.
Right.
It's truly remarkable tech. Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape. Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for. When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay.
Right.
As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you.
Okay.
It sounds like you have an assignment to complete. And DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Was I supposed to attach that clockwise or counterclockwise?
Pardon.
Back to the executives.
This could be the one.
Good, you're here. I wasn't sure how accurate Vina's promise of no downtime was going to be.
Let's just hope her promise of no brain damage holds true as well.
Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries.
Oh boy.
All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Option A, you need to remain under the radar the entire time. Option B, you have a slight cover that may give you the opportunity to talk your way to your objectives. Of course not. The meeting is just a legitimate way in. Once inside, you'll be led to a waiting room where your host will be running late. That's your opportunity to make your way to either the executive floor or R&D. Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed.
Right.
Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
You'll only have free range on the marketing floor. Infinity may be cheap, but they know at least some level of security is needed in this business. Nothing a good operative can't manage.
Yeah.
Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp. Anyone who comes forward to defend Lucas would be prosecuted as either aiding or being an accessory to these crimes.
Right.
They all know career suicide when they see it. As for Lucas himself, if he wants to speak up and add corporate theft to his laundry list of crimes, fine. But who's going to believe him?
This is why I prefer science and exploration. Corporate dealings are definitely not for me.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people. Controlling the narrative is of the utmost importance.
Now that's an idea I can get behind. I've definitely controlled my share of narratives to get a few things done.
No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the shadows, I'd suggest you leave your friend behind. Lower the risk.
Yeah.
Simon Ryujin provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail. I'm told security has masks to handle the situation, so the guards will still be stationed in the building.
All right.
It's also possible they'll activate their building's defense system as well. You may run into a few automated turrets, so you'll still want to try and stay out of sight. If the information Simon provided is accurate, you can reach the control systems through a computer located in the maintenance area. It's a pretty convenient stop if you enter in through the roof access. My thoughts exactly. We're also issuing you an operative suit.
No.
It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible. And that's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are.
All right.
SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story. Ularu assured me it's safe.
The Overseer program will purge itself once its primary function is complete. The only thing left on that slate will be proof of Infinity's crimes.
It doesn't matter what he believes. David's first move will be to verify the information you provide. Once he receives confirmation, which he will, he'll see it as his duty to report the news.
All right.
You and me both. So, any final questions before you go? You'll be restricted to the marketing floor. You have the ability to manipulate others. If someone's in your way, you could get them to move.
Right.
If someone has a key card, that means you have a key card. The possibilities here are really up to you. Hey, you also need to steal their... Once
Yep.
you're done, good luck.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up, Skylar Lumen.
Not bad.
Keep up.
Of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I've been waiting here for ages.
He's on this floor. On the floor above this floor.
They know how to make it right. Ryujin CEO is no joke in the boardroom.
Do you have the program? With pleasure. So, let's take a look. Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here.
Oh, yeah?
This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials.
That's messed up.
I'm shocked. Shocked.
I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
Good. The sooner I can forget about her and all this mess, the better.
There's no doubt. Should you have even noticed the upload, the program itself is designed to ignore any stop commands. It would have been too late.
Yep.
Yes. I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
All right. Let's go to the wedding.
I've got my eye on
so we can leave Dalton behind. Oops, which floor did I go to? Oh. Alright, let's mission. We're going to our wedding. I'm sure Ryujin can understand that I need some personal time.
This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Yes, Captain.
Vasco, we're ready now.
First, I require input from both users to proceed. Please provide your spousal address, wife, husband, partner, or some other title.
My second marriage. My first wife. I never knew I could have so much love still, but it grows every moment I'm with you. Please go with husband for me, Vasco. Or you can refer to me as the amazing husband if you want.
Decline. Husband is sufficient. Next prompt. There are 2 versions of the ceremony. Succinct and verbose. Please decide. Succinct covers the legalities, and no more. Verbose includes imitative human pleasantries.
Let's go verbose.
We're here for romance. Go ahead, work your magic.
Confirmed. More input is required. Please state any modifications needed. Within reason, I can adjust the procedure to accommodate certain requests.
Oh, what if we had the reception first, then we did the ceremony? Wait. You know what? Never mind. I'm just hungry.
If you have other requests, such as custom vows or a generalized blessing, please inform me.
No stand-up routine, Vasco? Well, we can work on that functionality later. Now that you mention it, yes. I'd like to present a token of my affection.
A segment of time has been allocated for your property transfer.
It's just sentimental, really. You heard my future wife.
Correct. I heard her.
Now let's get going.
Please do not get going until the ceremony has concluded.
Never mind. Just continue. Are we almost done with all this setup stuff or what?
Confirmed. Please do not emit further noises until prompted. Initiating nuptials procedure 2.0. Please pause hormone production until the end of the ceremony.
As if I could do that. As if I could control that.
Let us begin. Welcome, affectionate humans, robots, animals, plants, fungi, bacteria.
Vasco, bring it back, buddy.
Skipping additional formalities. By committing to each other legally, you signify your desire to merge lives. Amundsen Barrett, do you take this person as your lawfully wedded wife?
I do. I truly do.
The same question will be posited to all parties. Do you take Amundsen Barrett as your lawfully wedded husband?
That's a relief.
The vow exchange is now complete. Barrett, you requested a moment to present a token of affection.
Yes, this is going to seem weird, but here.
Commitment gift added.
Of course. This plant is Harvey. I think it's one of a kind. So this little guy, Harvey, symbolizes a lot of things. He was rescued once from a dying planet and once from a windowless apartment. When it comes down to it, he's got an explorer's heart. He's brave, resilient, and just a tad bit weird. Kind of like us. And while the ones we love are forever in our thoughts, with this gift, only you hold my heart in your hands.
The material gesture is now complete. By the power vested in this unit by the authority of New Atlantis, I now pronounce you married. Congratulations.
All right.
Ah, the brightest star in my sky. Is it perfect? Nope. But you know what's perfect? Something that's deliberately manufactured. Our marriage has rough edges, small blemishes, tiny dings, but it's real and it's beautiful.
All right.
I mean it. I really do. I was just about to go looking for you, just to say hi. So get out there, do your thing. Touch the stars for me.
Will do. All right.
I hope you...
Crew. Okay, Barrett's still assigned to the
are
ship.
satisfied with the quarters available.
Oh boy. Time for stealth mission.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got another one.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters.
Top of the class.
Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
Yes, my name is Skylar Lumen. I have an appointment with marketing.
Even with your grade.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
All right. Oops.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's marketing department. Desi notified me that you were on your way. If you just make yourself comfortable. I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Yeah, let's do a quick save. That's a cool trick.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building.
Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Yeah. Let's load. I screwed that up.
Non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Oh, I need to put my suit on. 5. Quick saving. Where'd he go? Okay. Why can't I? Did it fail? Oh, come on. It worked out fine the first time. And then I screwed up. Wanted a do-over. No, don't get the alarm, Dak. Doof. Dar. Ah. I better quick save at every junction possible. This is getting ridiculous.
I'll get the alarm.
Shit. Where's the alarm getter? Yeah, there's got to be a way to do this. Come on, open the door, dude. No. Ah. Come on. Now he's broken. This is ridiculous. Come on, Jack. You can do this. Fine, I'll digipick it. I can't digipick it because I'm out of digipicks. This is okay there and there. Okay, now I gotta get the R&D. Where am I going? Down.
The hell with that? We've got to hit the alarm.
That went poorly. Let's try this again. Where'd he go? Okay, we must be in marketing. Lung damage. Oh, great. Oh hell, screw this. And health. I need to fix the lung damage. Blisters, that's burns. Okay. Oh crap. Crap. I go on again. Go on. Oh, through here. Oh hell. Who threw the grenade? I hate stealth. Ugh.
What?
Right?
Kill yourself. Open fire! Officer needs assistance! Only one way to dead! Go! Got you now! I'll get the alarm!
Shut up.
Had a... No.
Yep. Need adhesive.
The hell was that? Sound the alarm!
Now I need to get them out of Dodge. Should have done that first. Oh well. Damn it.
Something to report?
It's important that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary news source.
Right.
Can I help you? All right. You've got my attention. What's this so-called story about? All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised?
Right.
As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
You have another story for me? Back to the garage. Fine.
Get back to corporate. Got a little sloppy there, but it's alright. I hope.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment. A poor excuse. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are.
Yeah.
I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp. And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count?
Nope.
Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members.
All right.
Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. Infinity is about to crumble before the eyes of the public. They employ thousands of people, and those thousands of people are now worried about their jobs.
Right.
That's where we come in. First, we'll issue a public statement expressing disgust at their leadership, but sympathy for the innocent workers. That's when we offer to acquire them. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
Aren't you worried about antitrust?
We've already done some initial evaluations, so I'm certain of it. Infinity has a lot of appeal being in New Atlantis. I'm sure plenty of brilliant minds are there because they prefer the location. Plus, there's always that handful of people that think they've got something to prove by not working for Ryujin. As if other corporations are really any better. I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move.
Okay.
There are several who might disagree, and You have the perfect tool to help sway them.
Really?
Yes, that's exactly what it's designed for. The bright side being, they'll never know. Good. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision.
Right.
I trust you'll get it done.
Alright, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Don't rush it. Take your time. Remember to take any opportunity to push for acquiring infinity. I hope the others will give you more insight.
Alright, I'm back. Now, quick save. No. What was I gonna? I don't even remember.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. You can make light of the situation, but my stance won't change. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished. Oh? Your response tells me Masako must have given you similar advice. It'd be unlike her to not fully exploit an advantage, especially when she believes acquiring Infinity is the right thing to do. Well, it does make Ryujin look good, and we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
Mm-hmm.
You and me both. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
If operations starts to bore you, let me know. You'd make a perfect lab rat for the R&D team. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope. That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp. Well, not the most extensive feedback I've ever heard, but at least it sounds like it's working. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be? That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day.
Okay.
All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
I'm glad we're making an effort in our appearance today. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available. Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd. Throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part.
Oh, yeah?
This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation? And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement.
Okay.
Being prepared for anything is a great asset, one that Masako excels at. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side? Because that's what I do. You want something in this business? You don't pull any punches. The only real question is just how persuasive she asked you to be. Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd. While it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light. I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year. The consumer is our lifeblood, so capturing their wants and desires, of course it's all I care about. I'm sure I wouldn't be in this position today if it wasn't. Well, you have my attention. Of course, which is why I know it requires some very delicate handling. But unlike Alexis, I believe we can get the proper restrictions and regulations in place to have a marketable product. We do it every day with weapons we arm ourselves and our ships with.
All right.
Don't I know it? I think Alexis and I are truly gonna have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that we'll need from Vina. It's sure to be quite the undertaking. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
If only there were more hours in the day. If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my arguments are solid before this meeting.
Okay.
You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd. Is the Pandora's box of corporations.
Why is that?
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset. You're right. Perhaps I am focusing too much on the negatives. That's a decent argument. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me.
Nice.
Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom. Unfortunately, half my department's been poring over documentation, while the other half is writing up what legal guidance they can. Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life.
Oh, okay.
Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage. Because the external neuroamps are built to help the user on a personal level. They aid in reason, communication, confidence, all things that can make the difference in a person's self-image. And yes, they can be abused, but that's why there are laws regarding improper usage. Tech like this only has good applications when you have complete control over who uses it. Once that tech hits a market, open or private, that control is gone. And not only that, the tech is out there to be advanced or modified by anyone who might get their hands on it. Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Misako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
All right.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Misako briefed you on her preferred outcome. That's because you're the one with the tool to do it. As long as Misako has the internal neuroamp on her side, she can't lose. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened. It's not often, but yes. And I'm not the only board member that initially voted against moving forward with the research. Completely. I understand the success it can bring for the corporation, but my only concern here is security. It's not that the board majority fails to see the dangers. It's that they believe we can overcome them. That hubris could easily bring this corporation down one day. I only hope it won't be on my watch. You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way.
Yeah, and they're
Plus,
not going
if we
to.
vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause. Well, the timing could be better, but I don't feel strongly one way or another about the acquisition. We've gone through our fair share in the past, and this one would be no different. If Masako wishes to bring Infinity into the fold, I will not stand against it.
Right.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
Take the long way, why don't you? Oh, okay, he's sitting on that end.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd.'s botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial. And he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd.'s current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office. and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? Any other matters to bring forth? None? This concludes our order of business for today.
So much work to do.
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us.
Yep.
You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. It's well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
Right.
Not often, and certainly not to this degree. We have the occasional employee consider selling information, but thanks to our security and operations teams, we always catch them before any damage can be done. This was the first time anyone from either department was involved. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it.
Well, thank you.
As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
All right. Gained a level too. That could be useful. All right.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Burden of proof. Burden of proof. Oh.
My company's future might...
Let's go ahead and turn in that evidence we found. I think we found it last time. Yeah.
Thanks for the assist with those fleet ships. Go ahead and park your ship at Docking Port 1. Commander Ikonde will be waiting for you in operations.
Seals are good, air pressure good, and we're docked.
Sam wants to talk. Let's talk to Sam. Put on our regular gear.
Hey, you.
Hey, babe.
Perfect.
Excuse me.
Essentially perfect. You.
Excuse me, Barrett. Barrett. Thank you. Where's Sam at?
You know, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad.
Of all the places in the galaxy, only Neon can make me feel so damn oily. And you dealt with its absolute worst. Ryujin, Infinity LTD, all of it. You doing all right? That was a lot. I mean, there's a reason Neon attracts so many people. It's the city of vice. As much as you might hate it, it's just full of temptation. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves? Mechs, xeno-warfare, and now this neuroamp tech. I swear it's the worst yet. And you just let them keep working on it. It's worse, far worse. The other tech is capable of untold destruction, but with the neuroamp, they can take away your very body. They can make you do any damn thing they want. I can't think of anything more terrifying. And that is why the crazy march of technology presses on. Sure, it could be useful, but at what cost? With a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen, but you just know if violence or being just plain evil was the path of least resistance, then Masako would pick it same as Ularu. I know, it's unfair. The whole situation just makes me want to punch a wall. Well, the whole damned affair is over. Thank God.
Yep. I probably should have stopped the research. You made it so I'm the only person in the universe that has this power. But, you know, whatever. Let's go ahead and turn in that evidence. We have some, I think.
You did the UC and SysDef proud.
Anything new to report? You've come to the right. All right, then. What can I do for you? Good. The more... The fleet's planning a raid on Hopetown? Okay. I didn't expect them to be so bold, but I suppose desperate times call for desperate measures. Don't worry. I'll circulate the description of this captain to the authorities on Hopetown and make sure they never set foot in that settlement. Anything else?
No, that's all for now.
All right. Keep up the good work.
Now we need to
Let me
decide
know
what
if
we
you
want to do. Bare metal, speak warlord. No. We could become a deputy. That'd be fun.
Anything else?
The brig's gonna be pretty crowded once we pack it.
Whoa, Barrett. Settle down. What the hell?
Glorious as always.
Jeez. Another ship trying to...
Ships released. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we gotta get scanned before we come in.
All right.
know, I think we're gonna get set up to become a deputy, but we're gonna stop short. I'm feeling like I need to eat a meal, and it's about time for lunch anyways, so I'm gonna have to take a break.
If you're looking to stay, Stone Road Inn will take care of you.
Become a deputy next time.
Well, hey there.
Pretty long.
You should try
Seems that
Filburn's
way.
beer. It's brewed in the city, and
pretty
it ain't
crazy,
bad.
even by Shawgang standards.
Well,
Alright,
nobody
time to save the game.
ever accused those boys of having an overabundance of
And say
common sense.
goodbye for now.
Ain't that the truth?
Thanks for
Need
hanging out,
something.
everybody. It's been fun. At least I had a good time. Hope you did too. Till next time, folks. Have a good night. Bye.